Officials, welcome back to another video, and welcome if you're new. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. And in today's video I am going to be doing my everyday makeup routine for you guys. You guys will get to see how I do my makeup literally every day when I'm filming, when I'm going out. This is basically how I do my makeup, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. It was also a highly requested video here on my channel. People kind of wanted to know how I do my makeup, so with all of that, I will leave all of the items, literally all of the items that I can find, links in my description box below. And I did do it very chatty. It's a chit chat, get ready with me everyday makeup routine. So without further ado, let's just jump straight into the video, and I hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you at the end of the video. All right guys, so we're gonna do the brows first. That's what I normally do. I kind of already started tackling my brows. I didn't realize that it wasn't recording, but as you guys know, I did ask my subscribers to send me some questions, just because I felt like I wanted this video to be a little bit more interactive than my normal videos. And you know, this is literally my everyday makeup anyways. This is basically what I do all the time. So, but I need to tackle my brows because brows are something that takes a very long time. This is the longest process. So I am going to speed up, or I'm gonna come back with my brows done, and then we're gonna get into the questions, because as you guys can see, it's just looking a mess right now. So before I go get my brows, before I do my brows, I'm gonna be using the Fenty 380 concealer, and I'm also using a new foundation today, so we're gonna see how that comes out. I'm using the Huda Beauty foundation. So these are the two main things that are, well, this is the newest thing that I'm gonna be trying out today. So where is my brush, my brow brush? Where is my brow brush? Okay, so yeah, so this is my brow brush. I really want to show you guys how I do my brows, so I'm gonna speed up the process, but I'm gonna show you guys. Alright guys, so basically this is what I do with my brows. Now we are going to get into these questions and do the makeup. So the first thing that I do, I would go in with this little daytime cream. It acts to me like my moisturizer slash my primer. You guys already know here I don't use a primer. I do want to use a primer. Everybody's been recommending that I use the Milk Hydro Grip. When I traveled though, I forgot to purchase it, so I'm just like, when I'm re-upping on my products, I will probably purchase that sometime later in the year. And then now I'm gonna go in with this foundation. I'm gonna shake it up a little bit. I kind of wanted to try a new foundation, just because sometimes it's good to have options and to try new things. And I do like full coverage foundation, and the Huda, this is actually the Huda Luminous Matte. It's full coverage. So anybody that knows me knows I prefer a full, even if I was told I don't need full coverage, I prefer a full coverage foundation. So yeah, so I just really wanted to try the Huda Beauty because they say it's pretty good. And the coverage is also pretty good. So yeah, so the first question that I am going, so these are the questions. So the first question that I'm going to be answering is, how do you order clothes online with limitations of shipping? There is no limitations of shipping, to be honest with you, sweetie. Like, I don't know, I just use a courier service. So maybe that's why you may feel like shipping is limited, but they have a lot of different courier services apparently in Trinidad that you can use to ship your items if you want to order clothes online. So I would recommend maybe you do that. But yeah, I don't have any limitations when it comes to shipping my items. The next question was, how do you stay organized and consistent as a full-time employee and a YouTuber? And I've been able to be consistent because I plan my content. I have a bunch of content ideas that my subscribers submit. There's things that they want to see, and there's also, and based on that, and also things that I just want to do or things that I may want to share with my subscribers. That is basically how I plan out my content. And with that planning, I just make sure every Saturday I wake up early, like I'm doing now. I'm literally getting ready to film a video, and I just make sure that I make time to film. Like, I think it's just all about prioritizing. And if this is a hobby that you like to do, then you would put the effort into doing it. YouTube is not easy to do. It takes a lot of planning and it takes a lot of consistency, but I feel like anything you're doing on social media, if you want to do it, it's not going to be easy. It's actually going to be very hard. But that's what I do on the weekends. And if I have to work on the weekends, I'll wake up extra early and film, and then I'll wake up extra early, record, and then go and get my job done. Like, yeah. Someone asked, what is one goal you want to complete before the end of the year? One goal I want to complete is I want to be a little bit more consistent. That's something that I said that was a goal that I set for myself. And when I say consistent, I mean consistent in every single thing, just to be a more consistent person. So that is one of the goals. I do have other goals, but yeah, that's one of the goals that I'm willing to share, is to just be a little bit more consistent with every single aspect of my life and not just like certain things. Now I'm gonna go in with this Sacha, and I'm just gonna I just use these two colors at the bottom, and I would just pack them on my eyes. So that's basically what I do, just to have a little shimmer on my eyes. So the next question is not a question, but just had to say, your makeup is beautiful. Thank you so much, sweetie. But I do use filters on my Instagram, so yeah. But yeah, thanks. Let me just say thanks. Thank you so much. The next question is, do you think there is such a thing as right person, wrong time? Girl, yes, I do think that there is that, but yeah, sometimes it's so hard to say that, because I feel like in this day and age, with like how things are going with men, it's like, is it really the wrong time, or is it that he's just maybe not into you? Like, I don't even know, girl. But I know, girl, yeah, I do believe in it. Sometimes there are people that you are really into, but because of whatever situation they have going on, it's just not the right time. And I feel like if it's not the right time, then it's not the right time. So yeah, I do believe in it. I really do. And I think if you meet someone, and if someone meets you and you think you're not quite there, or you're not quite ready, that's quite okay. If you and that person is supposed to come together, you guys will come together. I really do believe in that. I feel like everything happens for a reason, and maybe, you know, when the right time comes, the right time comes, if he is that person or she is that person. And if the right time doesn't, then it doesn't, child. You'll find, we will find other people. I feel like, yeah. So the next question that I got was, what was my worst dating experience and what was my best dating experience? To be honest, I feel like my best dating experiences are when it's very, very chill. More of like going out for drinks. I haven't had overly horrible dating experiences, but like I've never had a situation where I had to go out and pay on a date or anything like that, because if you ain't got no money, don't ask me out. But I did have this one. So the best dating experience I've had, it was this guy. He was really, really cool. We just had gone out for drinks. It wasn't even like dinner, it was more like tapas and talk. And his personality was really, really nice. I felt like we kind of meshed. So those are the kind of dates that I really like to go on. Just something chill, nothing too uptight, just so you could get to like know the person a little bit more, you know. But I'm gonna add a little bit more of this concealer just so that it's a bit brighter, right here. But yeah, so that is basically one of my best dates, I guess you want to put it. One of my worst dates though was I went out with this guy, and he apparently does not like women who drink. First of all, there was no conversation, right? So there was no conversation when we got there. He was very like, I don't know if he was nervous or what, but there was legit no conversation. Like, he wasn't saying anything. And I'm someone who's very, very talkative. So when I go out on dates, or if I'm dating, I try my best to not be as like expressive or as talkative. Now that doesn't mean that I'm not going to show my personality, but I just like to feel out that person. Like, I would let you do the talking first. And when I ordered a drink, this is where conversation started to really happen. So I ordered a drink, and he was like, you drink alcohol, whatever. And I'm like, yeah, I do. Don't you? You know? He's like, no, he doesn't drink. I said, okay, cool, no problem, that's fair enough. I don't feel like, you know, you have to drink or whatever. He was like, oh, women that drink, they get sloppy, and he kind of started to go in on women. And I just felt like, oh, offended in a way, because I was like, first of all, you don't know me. You asked me out on this date. And then he's like, oh, you don't look like a drinker. And I'm like, dude. And then he started to go in and say how women are always some women are sloppy. So I just assumed that he had a bad experience. And then he started to talk about his ex. Yes, yeah, that is how the ex story came up. So he went on and on and on and on and on and on and on about this ex. And I'm like, you don't know what dating etiquette is. You don't bring up your ex. And clearly you're going out on this date with me because you kind of want to get over your ex or something. So I was like, this one is a no-no. This one right here is a no-no. So that basically was one of my worst dating experiences. Yes, I've been on a dating experiences where the guy spoke primarily about his ex. I was like, you might as well. I'm such a hot mess. I was like, well, you know, maybe you should. I was like, you know, maybe you should talk to her. Maybe you guys need to have a conversation. You know, I'm there on the date telling him to go back and talk to his woman because clearly you miss her. So yeah, I never talked to him like that again. But overall, I've never really had overly bad dates. I think I've been very blessed. Even if the situations didn't work out as like we ended up being in a relationship or anything like that, I've never really had a bad date. So I'm kind of happy by that, because God knows. Oh, I'm going in with the Trip for Two that I got in my BoxyCharm box a long time ago. But yeah, so the next question was, what are your 2 dream vacation spots? My 2 dream vacation spots are, I want to go to Greece, but that's a honeymoon. Like, I want to go to Greece for my honeymoon. And then I also want to go to Africa. Like, Africa is a must on my list. I think that we all, like, I feel like it's a must. Africa is a must on my lips, child. So on my list. So yeah, so that's basically what my 2 dream vacation spots are. And those are just some things that I want to do. Someone else asked, where do you see yourself in 5 years, 5 to 10 years? And I see myself being like an entrepreneur with my own business, that kind of vibe. Yeah, that's basically where I see myself in 5 to 10 years. Someone else asked, what's your favorite snack? My favorite snack to make, I don't really make a lot of snacks, if I'm gonna be honest with you guys, and my favorite snack to make if I'm making a snack would be like cheese and tuna, crackers and tuna, crackers and tuna, or the chicken salad and crackers. Like, I really like those type of things as snacks, so I would say maybe those are my favorite snacks to make. Now I'm gonna go in with my Fix It spray, and I'm just gonna set my face. My everyday makeup is, guys, it's quick. The other question that I got was, would you move again? Yes, I would move again. I don't have a problem moving. I feel like I'm a young woman, and if an opportunity presents itself, why wouldn't I want to take that opportunity? So I would definitely move again. And while I answer the questions, I'm just gonna let my face set, let everything soak in, because it hasn't soaked in as yet based on my mirror. So yeah, I definitely would move again. Another question was, what's the #1 thing to do on your bucket list? I don't really have a bucket list where I want to do like bungee jumping and that kind of thing. Like, no. But I do want to travel the region. I feel like if I live in the Caribbean, I need to at least visit 7 to 8 islands in the Caribbean. So that is something that I want to do on my bucket list. I actually want to visit a island at least once a year. If I get to visit all Caribbean islands, I would be happy, but 7 to 8 Caribbean islands, so I'm ticking them off of my list as I go along. So yeah, so the next question said, I'm a Trini fan. Question, what online store is best to get casual clothes? I feel like all online stores have casual clothes. I'm going to assume you can go to H&M. H&M has a very nice selection. That dividend or divided, that selection of basic pieces are pretty nice. So I would suggest maybe you can go to H&M. You can also go to Forever 21. I have a bunch of hauls here on my channel, so maybe you should try and check them out and see where you could get casual pieces. Now my face is set. I am going to do my liner. So I use, and I will list all of the items that I used in this video in my description box below, but I use the Maybelline Eye Studio. I use the little compact one. I think that it just works out better for me that way. So that is what I would suggest. If it is that you haven't checked out my hauls, I would suggest you check them out. I do buy a lot of basic pieces in my hauls, so you could check them out. But every and anywhere has actually good basic pieces, and if you're not looking to spend a lot, there is always Shein, there is always stores like Zaful that you can get affordable stuff from. So yeah, so the next question that I got, or the next comment that I got, was, I expected that Miami vlog to be longer. Girl, I feel like I explained to you guys in my previous upload, my previous vlog. The next question that I got was, what are your top 5 qualities in a SO? Guys, I didn't even know what an SO is. I had to DM the girl and I was like, what is an SO? But it's a significant other. And I think my top 5 qualities in my significant other, or the significant other I would love to have, is he needs to be caring, he needs to be ambitious, he needs to be honest. I feel like he needs to believe in God, or he needs to believe in like a higher source, preferably God. He needs to have some integrity. I feel like a lot of people out here don't have that, so I would really love my partner to have that. And he needs to be loving and caring. Like, he needs to be supportive. I went over 5, but yeah, he needs to have those type of qualities. I feel like that's someone that I would really, that's who I pray for, because I do pray for what I want, and that is someone that I pray for. So yeah, I want someone that is really supportive, somebody that's gonna support whatever I decide to do. I need that in my life. Like, yeah, see, it makes it a little bit different. So those are some of the qualities. The next question was, what do you look for in a man? Girl, I just answered that. Yeah, those are some of the things that I look for in a guy. I also think a man, I also feel like I want a provider. I want someone who will provide and someone who will go out and be like that, have that go-getter personality, because I feel like I have that, so I need someone to match that. I also need someone that is gonna be a little bit stern with me, because I can be very bossy. So I don't want anybody to be mean to me, but I need a man to tell me no sometimes, because guys, I can be very, very, very bossy. So I need someone to be able to you know, hold me down. Like, be like, no, Michelle, this is not what we're doing today. Like, I need that. And I would also I feel like I want someone who's a little bit spontaneous too. I also need someone who is very personable, because I feel like I am very personable. I'm not saying you have to be overly friendly, because I don't want my man to be friendly. I don't want my man to be friendly, but I want him to have personality, that if we do go out, it's not like you can't have a conversation or you can't be personable, you know? Because I am very sweet, like I'm very nice, like I'm like, hey, like I'm that person. So I need him to have some personality. I also feel like I need him to be a little bit sarcastic. I know these are things that, yeah, but I feel like I need him to be just a tad bit sarcastic, because yeah. All right, guys, so the final steps that I am going to do is I'm gonna go in with this Fenty Kilowatt, and I use this as like a blush slash highlighter, just because it's colored, and I don't really use blush like that. And I'm just gonna tap on my face like so. I feel like it gives me a very rosy look, so that is basically what I normally do. But yeah, those are some of the things that I look for in a partner, child. It would be nice if, you know, God sends that my way, but I guess in due course. What is the next question? This is so hard to do. This is so hard. Like, this video is about to be 30 minutes long. What was the next question? Oh, how do you manage or balance my life? I already kind of felt like I answered that question. I plan. That's how I am able to create content. I make sure that I know what content I'm filming on a particular day, just because you have to plan. If you don't have a routine and you don't plan, then you're not gonna get anything done. So that is basically what I have been doing. Hey guys, so I'm back. My camera died, so I just decided to just change into what I'm going to be wearing for my next video. This little top right here, I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, but it is from Shein. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I do have a bunch of little white stuff from the Fix It spray on my nose. So I'm just gonna kind of pat my nose to pat it in just a little bit. Sometimes the Fix It spray leaves white dots, but it doesn't affect it's not gonna affect your makeup too much. So the next thing that I'm gonna do, which is my final thing, I am gonna go in with the MAC Chestnut and the Spite. So I'm gonna use these two in combination, and I'm just gonna line my lips. I do need a sharpener, but I'm just gonna line my lips. The next question that I was asked was, what makes you feel like your best self? And I think I feel my best self when I am on top of everything that's going on in my life. When I'm in the gym, I feel really good. It makes me feel... When I'm in the gym, it really makes me feel good about my body. It makes me feel relaxed. When I have a schedule, if I don't have a schedule, guys, my life is very much in a disarray, and I don't like that. I'm not that type of person. I really do like to have a schedule. I also like to know what is going on in my life, like if things are changing. Like I like to keep on top of things. So I feel like my best self when I am keeping on top of every single thing that I have going on, every single thing that I am doing. That is when I keep, like, that is when things are good for me. Like, once I keep on top of things, I'm good. So that's when I feel like my best self. Another question that was asked was, how do you deal with stress? I feel like when I'm stressed out, I always end up looking for a solution. If it is that I'm stressed about something, I always feel like there's a solution for it. I'm not just gonna sit down and stress. Now, don't get me wrong, you're gonna cry over something, or you're gonna be sad over a situation, but I always get back up, and I'm like, okay, so how am I gonna fix this? Why is this making me stress? Do I need to distance myself from this situation? What is it that I can do to better make me feel better? So that is what I think, and I would advise that to any one of my friends, any one of my family. Okay, so this is happening, so what are we gonna do about it? And that's my attitude towards stress. I try my utmost best not to stress myself, because stress brings on a lot of things, and sometimes you have no control over certain things, like especially if it's people stressing you, you don't really have any control over them. So why take on their stress, like the stress that they try? No. Or talk about it. You can talk about it with your friends. If you're feeling stressed, you can talk about it with your mentor, with someone that is your confidant, whomever. I feel like you should speak about it. But there's always a solution to a stressful situation. There's always a solution, and I always go for, okay, so what's the solution? What are we gonna do? Next question was the biggest life lesson. One of my biggest life lessons, I feel like, have been to have faith in myself and to believe in myself. I feel like that is one of the biggest life lessons I've learned, and I feel like I should have known that, and I should have learned that a long time ago. But just have a lot more faith in myself and to really believe in myself. So yeah, so that is one of the biggest life lessons, I would say. And if anybody is listening, anything that you want to do, anywhere you want to go, just kind of really believe in yourself, because I feel like if you don't believe in yourself, people are not going to believe in you. And all of this takes time, but you really need to believe in yourself. Anything that you're doing, just be confident about it, and just believe and have faith that whatever it is that you want to do, it's gonna happen. The last question that I got was which it was two questions, but they're one and the same, and someone wants to know tips on how to look put together, beginner friendly. I am actually filming this makeup to do that video, so head over to that video when it posts. But that's basically what I am going to be doing. But I will say less is more for these questions. Less is more. But I am going to be filming that video literally right now. So I'm going to talk to you guys in that video about the tips. And this is where I'm going to end this particular video. I hope you guys enjoy my everyday makeup. This is literally what I do every single day. Every single day. I may put on lashes 1 or 2 times, but this is basically how my makeup looks every single day. And I did sleek my hair back today. That's just what the mood that I was in. I do have in these clip-ins that I had bought. I showed you guys. If you guys want to see that video, I will link it in my description box below, and I will see you guys in my next upload. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I helped you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this little chit chat video. Please let me know in the comments if you would like me to do more chit-chatty get ready with me here on my channel, and let me know if you guys like my everyday makeup look, and I'll talk to you guys in my next upload. Thank you guys so much for watching, and for all of my new subscribers, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to share, and don't forget to hit on that post notification bell so that you can know when I upload new videos. And let's get your girl to 5K. I'm on a road to 5K, hopefully by December 31st 2021. And yeah, so let's get it. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys in my next upload. Like I said, thank you guys so much for watching, and head on over to, I don't know which video is going to be posted first, but you guys can stay tuned to my channel to get the how to look put together video, because that is actually what I'm gonna film right now. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you again so much for watching, and bye.